Going live. Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing World War Z Aftermath. Thanks to Saber Interactive for providing a code for the game. How are you guys doing? Welcome. GTX 1050 Ti, 570, 1650 Super, and maybe at the end we do the 750 Ti. How are you guys doing? So I was going to show you, because I have the game on Steam with the Aftermath edition, but I also have the base game on the Epic Games Store to see the differences. But the Epic Games Store for me is crashing, not sure why. I mean, I tried to launch it and I get a crash, so let's go directly to the Steam version and I'll tell you the differences, that's easier. I'm doing fine, no, Atata, what about you? Munel, please. Leo TG, Brain Eater. Okay. Go to sleep, man. Con un tutorial para hablar inglés fluidamente. Ya tengo un tutorial sobre eso. Aunque no lo creas, ya lo hice. Hey, Dark Master, you're everyone. Oh my god. Hello, Santiago. I'm everyone. I heard that one before. Pretty good. Scavenger, welcome. So guys, World War Z Aftermath released yesterday. What is World War Z Aftermath? Because they shown the same levels, some extra stuff. Well, it includes a first-person mode, which I'm super into to try out. One of the things that bothered me about this game was the third-person camera. I prefer to go first-person on games like this, so it's nice to have this addition. On the video settings, we have the same things as before, Unreal Engine 4 game, all the usual, but now we have FidelityFX super resolution, so we can lower the resolution using this preset. So yeah, hi Redline Gaming, Vibe Have Saxena, Alex Taggart, everything well. So now we have an FSR option, but you don't need to buy the Aftermath edition to get this options menu. The options menu is the same. What you miss by not upgrading to the Aftermath edition is you don't get the first person mode, and in the co-op campaign you do not get episodes 6 and 7. So if you have the base game, hang on, my face is covering that, as I was saying, and on the base game you should have episodes 1 to 5, and the Aftermath edition includes episodes 6 and 7. So that's basically what's new, and some cosmetic stuff. Then also there's a new class called the Vanguard that has a electrified shield, which again is also on the base game as an update. What you're missing is basically cosmetics and 2 episodes, which each episode has 3 levels, as you can see. So that's what's new with Aftermath. You get first person mode and you get 6 new levels divided into 2 episodes and some cosmetics. That's basically it. So if you have the base game, well, you have a very small reason to upgrade, at least in my opinion. What bothers me is that they're locking first person mode in the Aftermath edition. So yeah, how long was the base game? It was pretty long. I mean, there is quite a few levels here too. Let me show you. So episodes 1 to 4 are 4 levels each. Sorry, the Tokyo level is 3. And then on the other ones you got 3 on each. So there's like more than 10 levels on each. So let me show you the settings super quickly. We're using Vulkan because on the X11 it's an option as well. There's no FidelityFX super resolution, which we want to use. So let's keep it on Vulkan. Then on the options, on 4GB cards, on Vulkan I needed to use medium textures. If not, it's using a lot of video memory. So let's keep it on medium with ultra, and we're going to check out the FSR implementation. Some of you guys told me that it wasn't great, so let's give it a shot. Let's do some comparisons. So right now, ultra settings again. And yeah, apply the changes, please. And let's get into the campaign, shall we? Let's open the FPS counter. And I'm going to do it offline for now. Let me show you the very first level, then we're going to play the new ones. But first, Let's select the woman, so more retention time for you guys, so you guys do not leave early. Ramiro, todo bien. Interesting that FSR doesn't work on the X11. Yeah, this is the first game where I see that the X11 does not support FSR. Kinda odd. But hey, I mean, Vulkan works pretty well on this one, less stutter, at least for me. But the first time you launch the game on Vulkan is going to compile the shaders, so it's going to take a few minutes, but it's way less stutter than the X11, so go for Vulkan if you can. If it's an option in this game, go for it. So, as you can probably see here, I'm getting 50 frames on ultra settings. Let me put it in a comfortable place so you can see my character. Oh, also, let's see first person mode. So, again, if you have the Aftermath version, first person mode should be an option. Okay, whoa, it's weird to play this in first person. Okay, this looks normal. Oh, there's no aim down sights. It's like playing Left 4 Dead. Okay, that's fair, I guess. I was hoping aim down sights. Oh yeah, it doesn't feel like a third-person game with a first-person camera angle. So yeah, it's not like they hooked a camera to the character's face. You actually are a few arms floating around. So yeah, not bad, but no aim down sights. Pretty odd, but still. It's a welcome addition. I rather play it on first person. Yeah, I rather do first person. Anyway, let's do some comparisons in visual fidelity with FSR. Although before that, we gotta get down to the demanding part. Oh great, just I wasn't sure if the CPU was good enough, like a decent or a good one, something like that. But no, in this game, you need a lot of CPU in the demanding parts, but it's mostly easy to run on the CPU side, especially in the Vulkan implementation. But the parts that have a lot of enemies on screen, especially the one coming up now, it uses a lot more VRAM, a lot more CPU, so I think it's a good place to go. What GPU is now? Oh, sorry, my bad. 1050 Ti. So yeah, the thing here, I'm showing you the first level like in the beginning, because again, this is the same levels as before, but it includes 2 more episodes, which is 6 more levels. But the graphics are the same, apparently. It's only quality of life improvements. And there's also a new class, a new melee system. But as you can see here, when looking into the distance, I get 36 frames. Upstairs I was into the 50s. Well, this is because there's a lot of zombies on screen into the distance. A lot of zombies down there, as you can probably notice. So let's very quickly try FSR on ultra quality. So what I like about this one, it tells you what ultra quality stands for. It's 77% on each axis, which would be, hang on, 1080 times 0.77 is around 831p with FSR ultra quality. So ultra quality, it's around, how much did I say? 831p, yeah. So on ultra quality, let's see how it goes. We apply the settings. And we get, okay, a 10 frame advantage, something like that. Although remember, this is like the worst case scenario. A lot of zombies on screen. So yeah, it's an improvement. We're going to take screenshots, don't worry. In general, what I recommend is ultra quality, nothing lower. Then quality is 66%, so we do 1080 times 0.66, 712p, so 712p, which I think at this point is pretty low, but hey, don't worry guys, there's ways to tweak the game without lowering the resolution. Yes, apply those changes. 42, Okay, we jump up to 47, and here the game looks way more blurry. Still, pretty stable image, super soft. But again, this is when looking at a lot of stuff into the distance. That's why I'm testing this part, don't worry. Where are those zombies going though? I don't know. I'd rather not know for now. Alright, although it does still look better than 720p, don't get me wrong. Let's do balanced. Now let's do performance. Balance is almost the same. So performance is 50% 1080p, which would be 540p. So if you play on performance mode, it's 540p. There we go. Again, this is not representative of the entire game, but as you can see, yeah, there's an improvement, although super blurry. Again, 540p. So what we're going to do now super quickly is compare ultra quality versus no FSR. So we're doing FSR off, which is 1080p. And we're going to take a couple screenshots. I won't take long. So as I was saying, let's go back to native resolution. Alright. So on native resolution, I'm going to zoom in to show you guys. Okay, there we go. So I'll zoom in into the backpack. Yeah, my character in the background. So yeah, let's zoom that in. Let's check out details. So behind the glass, yeah, it's blurry due to the glass. Give me one sec. There we go. So this is zoomed in. And let's see those edges. Yeah, I think I'll keep it looking at through the glass. Stay drunk, the Friday is on. Yeah, I'm going to try the new map, but give me one sec. I just wanted to take a quick screenshot. Screenshot preview. And then use ultra quality, which again is 812p. Whoa. Gotta do it again. Jesus. 512p, and then native is 1080. Okay, I had both screenshots taken, so let me show you. Super quick, but I think ultra quality looks okay. Could be worse. Definitely better looking than 900p, at least in my opinion. Still, other games seem to have implemented FSR better. So, one of them is native resolution, and the other one is with native. Let me see if you can understand the difference there. So as you can see, the one on the right is native resolution, and on the left is FSR on ultra quality. Again, 812p. So as you can see, it's a softer image. But I think this game benefits from it. I mean, look at that plant at the right. It now looks softer, although some of the detail into the distance it's lost, yeah. That broken glass, kinda missing. I don't know, I think I like the FSR version. It's a little bit blurrier, but you get a good performance increase. Are there any FPS killer settings? I'm glad you asked. So, instead of doing only FSR, let's do something else. We do FSR on ultra quality, the usual, so we get a 10 frame per second boost. Then lighting, let's put it on medium, and effects, which includes screen space reflections, distortion effects on medium as well. And this should give you mostly 60 frames. You shouldn't need to do anything else. So this is basically FSR ultra quality. So ultra quality on 1080p ultra with mid lighting and effects. And this should be the best settings. The other settings don't change much at all really. So remember the number, guys. We're at 44 frames, but we need to restart the game now, unfortunately. For lighting and effects to be changed, you need to restart the game. So let's get out of the game and do this again. Doing fine, what about you, man? Is this like an old World War Z game? Yeah, it's the same game, but it has 2 more episodes and a first-person mode, and an improvement to and a new class, and an improvement to the melee system. But that's about it. You can upgrade if you own the original. So if you got the game for free on the Epic Game Store, you can upgrade to the Aftermath version. That again includes the first-person mode and all the DLC. But remember, the game is the same. It's only 2 more episodes that includes 6 levels, and they revamped again the melee system. I'm kinda pissed that they don't give you the first person mode as an update to the original owners, that you need to have the Aftermath expansion. But the rest is basically there. If a friend of yours owns the levels, you can play with them without owning the levels, which is the Payday approach to it, the Payday 2 approach. So yeah, it's the same game. Same graphics, more options than before. Those are even included on the base game. The thing that you pay for basically on the Aftermath edition is the extra content. So yeah. Anyway, 1080p Vulkan, Ultra FidelityFX Super Resolution, Ultra Quality, medium lighting, medium effects, medium textures. And again, what changes? First person mode will be available if you have the Aftermath mode. And then on the campaign, instead of having up to Marseille, we have Rome and Kamchatka as well. So there's 2 more episodes with 3 levels each. And then in your character class, you got Vanguard, which this is included with the base game as well. And there is now a new melee system, which again, you don't need to pay for Aftermath to get the new melee system. This looks nice. So yeah, that's basically the improvement. You can pay extra for those 2 episodes and the first person mode, but that's it. Let's play the new levels. I haven't played them just yet. So let's do more audience retention. Yeah, definitely this is audience retention. We're going to be a gunslinger, and let's go. Well, welcome, Edward. Happy to have you here, man. Welcome to the channel. How's it going? What's your current favorite game? Oh man, favorite games. I have a lot of them, but at the moment the one I'm playing the most is... Well, this one I've been playing it for a couple days to see what's the new thing. But I haven't touched the new levels. I played mostly the older ones, but my favorite right now, I would say Kena Bridge of Spirits. I've been playing that game yesterday. Pretty good. Reminded me of my childhood games. How much I need to pay for this FPS upgrade? It depends on your currency. It has, if you have the original, I think it's $20. I think. And if you have the Game of the Year edition, I think it's a smaller price. But you guys should already own the game because you probably grabbed it for free on the Epic Game Store, I'm guessing. Are you going to test Lost Judgment on Xbox? At the moment, no, but we'll see in the future. What about Psychonauts 2? Yeah, Psychonauts 2, I'm loving it. I haven't finished it, I'm halfway through. And that's another game that reminded me of my childhood. Good thing that new adventure 3D platformers are coming back. Do you have a favorite Uruguayan football player? I'm not a fan of football, so yeah, no. I don't have one. Okay, so this seems to be more demanding than the other levels actually, which is good. Yeah, more effects on screen. I probably need to lower some stuff. But yeah, that amount of fog on the screen is probably killing the frame rate. Let me see if I disable FSR, what's the difference? 43 frames versus 34. Yeah, definitely an improvement. Keep FSR on ultra quality. I'm going to lower the effects, but I gotta restart the game once more. Oh man, that bothers me. Is this like a sequel or a DLC? This is basically a DLC. It's the game with more updates, plus 2 extra episodes, that means 6 new levels. But if you own the base game, you should be able to pay for an upgrade. And the first person mode is behind Aftermath, so if you want to play first person mode, you need this new addition, which I think sucks that we have to pay for the first person mode. But hey, what can you do? I've been playing whatever is being released lately, basically. So yeah. Let's go back to Rome, Holy Ground. Is my character the same? It probably is. There you go. Is there a difference between performance of base game and DLC? I'm finding that out. This is the first time I played the DLC. So medium lighting and low effects. And let's see if the servers even work for me. It's been taking forever to load the servers, come on. But it seems that the Rome level is more demanding than the other ones. The first level on Rome. I thought you were enjoying your Series S. I am. But there are so many games that I don't have time to play everything. On the Series S I've been playing Resident Evil 5. I play Resident Evil 5 on everything. So yeah, to try out a new system, I usually play Resident Evil 5 from beginning to end and try to unlock all the weapons.
We're nearing the graveyard now.
Alright, let's see. Okay, this is a little bit better. As you can see now, there's no fog everywhere. Oh, this level seems to be way more demanding than the other ones, without a doubt.
There's no final push without them.
Yeah, never mind. Here's the fog once more. Yeah, probably a limit set by the developers for this level. It's running a tiny bit better, like this. But the fog seems to be part of the level. So yeah, interesting. So I cannot disable fog completely. My GPU is crying. So yeah, the new level is more demanding, definitely. Why is... Oh yeah, third person. Let me put it on first person. I want to try that out. There we go. So one of the new things, as you guys can see, there's now a first person mode as well. Unfortunately, there's no aim down sights. If you aim, you get this. You just put the gun closer to your face to aim further, which I kinda do not like. I was expecting aim down sights. But it's nice to have first person mode. It's not only a camera attached to a third person character. So yeah, I'm liking this in first person. I'll actually rather play this on first person. Yeah. I'm usually more of a fan of first person with mouse and keyboard. Weird 2002 aim. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why no aim down sights? That would have been nice.
Here it is.
Okay, got the gate door. Only FPS and can't aim, what a joke, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing a PS2 game when I do this. So yeah, maybe somebody mods it in, or they add it, hopefully. I mean, it's an Unreal Engine 4 game. How difficult could it be? Just let me see down the sight.
Does anyone copy? I'm in the basilica. Can anyone hear me?
But yeah, I'd rather play this in first person. It's probably because I'm a Left 4 Dead fan. Yeah, I'm live, Type Null. How's it going, man? Yeah, the end of the sights being missing pisses me off. Remember me? You're from Pakistan? Well, welcome, man. Happy to see you once more. Yeah, I'm guessing right now what you're seeing, guys, this level so far is the worst running, this new one. So pretty interesting. Oh, I need a breaching charge for that. So this new level, a lot of fog, seems to be killing the performance on the GPU side. But using FSR on ultra quality, which again is around, on 1080p is like 912p. So let's clarify that, 912p. I think it is. Hang on. So yeah, 912p I think it was, or 812p. I keep forgetting. It's like 77% resolution, my bad. It's around 831p, my bad. But still, at least for my eyes, it seems to be better than 900p. $831p. such a specific number. Holy hell. Okay, here we go. No, I'm not ignoring you, I am a player. I just read your comments. I cannot read everything. If you expect me to read every comment in the chat, well, you're in the incorrect stream.
Vesta,
Oh,
almost at the
okay,
church.
it swaps to the third person when I bolt. It doesn't do a first person animation. Interesting, I like that. That's something I like, actually. I like seeing my character every once in a while.
There's no other way. Jump the fence.
Yeah, as you can see there when it jumps the fence.
We got Z.
That's a good
Clear 'em
transition,
out.
pretty smooth. Back 4 Blood, from what I see, is better at least when it comes to graphics and animations overall. Yeah, I mean, Back 4 Blood hasn't released yet. And this game appears to be direct competition. I mean, it has been a while since we got a game like this that was popular. This one had the benefit that it was released for free a year after it released on the Epic Games Store. I remember they gave it away. So it has like, what, 30 million players or something like that. It's also a Game Pass title on the Xbox. So yeah, I'm thinking that they put this first-person mode to compete with the Back 4 Blood. But they feel drastically different. Although yeah, we gotta see once Back 4 Blood releases. Alright. So as you can see, yeah, the main issue was that fog. When I look into that fog, again, performance drops pretty low. But now it seems to be a little bit better. Okay, let's swap to the to the rifle again, to the machine gun. Is there story missions? Yeah, these are story missions actually. But this is a new campaign. I mean, a new episode. And each episode has 3 levels, and this is the first of the new ones. But this is basically the same game with two more episodes. So you can upgrade from your existing version, or you can buy it from the ground up. But if you have the original game, you should have a discount. So what bothers me here again, the first person mode is locked behind the Aftermath edition. So you have everything in the base game if you want to, except in the new episodes. But the first person mode is locked behind Aftermath for some reason. Do you think it's a good build with 570? Yeah, it should be fine. The 570 is going to run this a lot better. Trust me. This is one of those games that runs better on AMD, actually. This is probably going to be fine on native 1080. But performance-wise, again, it's the same as the original. But this new level with all the fog on the screen, it runs worse in that regard. But this is, so far, the level I had the issues with. Podría tener custom maps como Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2 que eran larguísimos. Sí, podría ser, nunca se sabe. Esperemos que salga algún día. So some people are saying it would be nice if this had mod support like Left 4 Dead 2 to make new maps. Hopefully one day they add that feature. As far as I know, there is no mod for this. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it would be nice. Endless replayability. I would like to see that. But it's funny because just the fact that it has a first-person mode now feels even more similar to Left 4 Dead. Although it doesn't have aim-down sights, which again kinda bothers me. But I like that there's a new addition. They added FSR. Yeah, FSR is also a new thing, but it's also in the base game, so you don't have to buy the Aftermath edition to get FSR. FSR is basically a free update, so if you have the original, you can use FSR now, which is always welcome. And it doesn't look bad actually with FSR on. I did a quick comparison a few moments ago, and it was softer, but the edges, I don't know, it benefits the edges so far. It didn't look so bad. It looks softer, yeah, a little bit softer, but you get 10 frames more. So I'll take 10 frames more over a little bit more blurriness. Thank you. Of course, personal preference. But it's good to have the option. Do you like Dead Space? Yeah, I love Dead Space. Especially the second one. I think the second one is better than the first one. But that's just, again, personal preference. Dead Space 2, at least for me, was a better game. It was like an improvement over the first one. Then, well, Dead Space 3 happened, and it was a fun action game, but that's about it. We don't talk about Dead Space 3 here.
This'll do.
Anyone here knows when Battlefield 2042 open beta starts? No idea. If you guys know, let me know, because I want to play the beta as well, once it comes out.
We've heard enough. Kill the gas bag.
Alright. Okay, the passage is opened. I believe in Dead Space 2 supremacy. Supremacy. Bleh, my tongue. Yeah, Dead Space 2, in my opinion, the best.
Going to rip them apart.
Oh yeah, pistol. Yes, please. Gimme, gimme.
Okay then. Swapping mags.
Yeah, and the animations on the first-person mode, not amazing, but serviceable. Again, what's missing is aim-down sights. That's the only thing I'm asking for. Okay, hang on. Where to? Find a way. Oh, gotta find a way. Oh, down here. Never mind. I'm blind. I'm back. Did you pre-order Battlefield 2042? No, I do not pre-order. I usually wait for the game to release, and then I buy it. And if I know I'm covering it, I buy it like 5 minutes before release.
They don't stand a chance.
But yeah, that's about it.
Can't wait to use this.
No, Gilly, probablemente no. Ya probé la beta y... No, gracias. As you can see, guys, here I'm getting 60s, so definitely the part with the fog was the issue. Now it's fine. So yeah, this is how you get 60 frames. You put medium lighting, low effects, maybe medium effects, you can survive at 60 frames. But the beginning of this level with a lot of fog, pretty hard on the GPU. And the bad thing about using Vulkan here, you get a few less frames on the 1050 Ti, but it allows you to use FSR, so that's always good. FSR is locked behind Vulkan, unfortunately. I saw Battlefield 2042 minimum GPUs 1050 Ti. Okay, good. We were going to try it anyways. Do you think Battlefield 2042 will run on 570? Yeah, it should be fine. Should be okay. Tadeo has games for free. Sometimes. Not every time. I cannot guarantee that I can get a game for free. So sometimes I need to wait and see what happens. But I wish I got all the games. Well, that would make things a lot easier. But lately I'm getting a lot of games, which is good. I can make more content without worrying. ¿Cuánto pesa el juego? Buena pregunta. Creo que 20 algo de gigas. Es bastante livianito. Well, people asking what's the weight of the game, I think it's, yeah, like 20 something gigabytes. Maybe I'm getting it wrong, but I think it was around that number. Less than a Warzone update, that's for sure. Well, thanks War Machine, I appreciate that.
Got to be something in here.
Sure,
This'll be fun.
give me that scar. Oh, they took it. Alright. Many negative reviews on Steam, probably because the first person mode is locked behind the Aftermath version. So yeah, I understand the negative reviews. Okay,
Everyone ready?
there we go. 69% reviews on Steam. Nice!
We've reached
Ha! Nice! 69! Ha! Yeah,
Go get 'em.
so nice.
We can't let them get in.
So yeah, so far I like the first person mode. But again, I'm sad that it's not in the base game as a free update. It's locked behind the Aftermath mode. The Aftermath mode. The Aftermath edition.
Get them out of here.
I'm getting multiple reports of a swarm headed your way. Dig in.
What about melee animations? That's included in the... That's a free update on the base game. So if you have the base game, you should have the new class, Vanguard, and the new melee system. So yeah, if you have the base game, you should be fine. The only thing you're not getting on the base game would be the 2 new episodes and the first person mode.
Right through them.
We are ready. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like the first person mode is locked behind the new edition of the game.
Let them. Everybody, light them up.
Okay, where are the zombos? Yeah, the fog so far is kind of the issue here. Let's see the next level, how it holds up. It's probably going to be better than this one, that's for sure. It's strange Nvidia didn't send you a 3090 yet. They did give one to Zed Worm Zed Gaming guy, is doing literally the same thing as you. They did give him one? That's insane. I'm glad for him. I mean, here it's pretty difficult to get hardware from companies because my country, you know how it goes. The customs here, the taxes are super high, so most companies do not want to send stuff here. But where does Zed Worm Zed lives? Because if he lives somewhere else, I kinda understand why he can get one, and he does a lot of GPUs. So it makes sense that they gave them a 3090. That's awesome, man. Although with the current GPU market, to me at least a 3090 in my channel wouldn't make sense. I would use it to edit videos faster. I don't have much use other than that and a few games here and there. He lives in Portugal. Oh, that explains it. I live in Uruguay. In Uruguay, you get a contact Nvidia Brazil, which I contacted. And they told me that they will contact me later, and I'm still waiting. It's been a year. So yeah, it's difficult to send stuff to Uruguay. They don't know how to get it here. I remember requesting them a 3060, I think. But probably with the current situation, I mean, it's already difficult to send stuff here for review purposes, so... Yeah, who knows, maybe in the future. Yeah, your messages are being seen. Hi, the Raving Kilbert man. How's it going, man? I think I would play this game in third person. Sure, it's an option.
You got.
probably designed around third person. That's true.
Best
Yeah, but
All
first
the
person
engineers
works
are
well.
safe.
The thing that's missing is aim down
Immediately.
sights.
They've got a lot to do before the final
So yeah,
push.
they should implement that in a future update.
He can take me to Venice. Just got word that we took it back.
That's fine, Mark 13. I mean, they don't owe me anything. I did the videos because I wanted to. So they don't owe me a GPU. I do this because, well, I mean, it will help if they gave me a GPU. But I'm not entitled for another GPU or a free GPU. I mean, it would be nice, but not necessary. I can take care of it. Are you vaccinated? Yes, I am. Okay, let's try the next one called To Arms. And once I try a little bit of this, we're doing the 570 because it runs the same. You can see my settings in a separate video. And this is interesting. It has crossplay. I'm playing against a PlayStation with two PlayStation players here. So it's nice to have crossplay, actually. That means that the game won't die quick because I have Xbox and PlayStation players via crossplay. True, but they could give you one just saying, yeah, it would be nice, but I mean, they do not care. Or at least maybe they don't know about me, who knows. I'm not famous enough, I think. What do you think about the Ryzen 5 3500X? 3500X, what is it? 6 cores, 6 threads? 6 threads. 3500X, I forgot. Oh, it's the Chinese 6 core, 6 thread Ryzen 5. Yeah, it should be fine. Although I'll try to go for 6 cores, 12 threads if possible. You're gonna contact John Nvidia to give you an RTX card. Hell yeah, John Nvidia. I'm doing fine, Sebastian. What about you, man? Can you get the outfits you use with in-game currency or without paying? Let's find out. I don't know because I have all the... Yeah, they gave me the version that has all the bells and whistles. So I probably cannot see that. Let's see, I've been playing with this character. Oh man, this looks dreadful. I'd rather have... Yeah, keep the helmet on, Daniela. Keep the helmet on. Okay, interesting. Yeah, these are... Yeah, you need challenge coins to do this. Which I do not have. I only have this. I don't know what challenge points are though. Challenge coins, what is that? I don't have any. Yeah, let's leave those away. Let me see. Challenge coins. What are those? Yeah, I don't know how to get challenge coins. Okay, my main setup is the one that is streaming right now. It's in the description. Okay, let's do another match.
Winter hasn't officially.
On the call to arms. Although before that, let's put the effects on medium again. So we have screen space reflections. Gotta restart the game for that. Although, yeah, let's swap to the 570 right away. I think I've seen enough of the 1050 Ti. It's been 40 minutes. So yeah. Let's do now, whoa, the 570. Hello, welcome back. Do you have any RTX GPU? No, not at the moment. How to fix ugly characters in the game? Put a helmet on, hell yeah. Hey, Tobe Socks. Thank you so much for the 1000 NGN donation. NGN currency. Oh, okay, thanks for the 1000 Nigerian Nairas. Thank you so much, man. For the 1000 Nigerian Nairas. He says, how's it going? Going fine, thanks. Trying to see the differences with World War Z on the Aftermath edition. Here it is, 1050 Ti. And now it's time for the 570, which again, this game, since day one, despite being an Unreal Engine 4 game, it seems to be running better on AMD cards. yeah, hang on. I screwed up. There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, World War Z since day one, it's been running better on AMD cards with the Vulkan implementation, and here Vulkan is necessary for FSR to work for some reason. So yeah. Again, thank you for the donation. Super appreciated, man. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Hey, unlike Sangeet. How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, we're back into the computer now. Let's do the 570. And we're using right now no FSR. So FSR off. And yeah, the Epic Game Store, at least for me, is still crashing, so yeah. Freaking store. No. Let's put it away from the startup. Yeah, I broke the Epic Game Store somehow. Yeah. Anyway. We open MSI Afterburner, we open World War Z to Aftermath. Played a lot of Battlefield 1 on the 1S. Nice. Hope you enjoyed. Great game, Battlefield 1. I've been missing playing multiplayer. I think they did a good job with that one, actually. Running at 50 to 60 on the consoles. Launch the program first and then the game? What do you mean? I tried that and it didn't work. Yeah, I broke my Epic Game Store. I gotta delete it and reinstall it. It happens sometimes. Not the first time I ran into that issue. Vanguard versus 2042. Which one has you the most excited? Battlefield, without a doubt. I play Call of Duty and, well, disappointed will be a nice word. Let's put high textures and the rest on the highest, at least for now. Medium, high, ultra, but textures on high. And again, the 570, pretty good at Vulkan, in this game at least. Yeah, for some reason, FidelityFX Super Resolution is locked behind Vulkan. You cannot use it on DX11. Pretty odd. But at least Vulkan runs well, so no worries. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing there to do, and you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Okay, sure. Why not? At least Call of Duty has mouse and keyboard support. Yeah, man. Hopefully Battlefield 2042 has keyboard and mouse support on the console. That would be nice. Yeah. Is Vulkan better for AMD GPU? In general it is, but it depends on a game-to-game basis. It really changes depending on the game. 1660 Super in the future? Probably not. With the current situation with the GPUs, pretty hard for me to do something like that. Okay, now you should see me better. Okay, warming up the shader cache. This is one of the things I like about this Unreal Engine 4 game. It warms up the shader cache before starting, so we don't get a lot of stutter like on other UE4 games, at least on Vulkan. It's a song, because your wallpaper on the desktop. Oh, I see. And I just read it like it was nothing, without feelings. Yeah. Some guy made a crypto miner that runs on Xbox Series. Brace yourselves! Well, I mean, if they made something like that, they're probably going to use it on the Series X, not the Series S. So everyone will buy Series S. Excellent. When you decide to buy a 3070, the market crashes. Yeah, exactly. Okay, ultra settings, high textures, no FSR. Let's see if we can get 60s like this. I'd say probably. Let's disable FSR. All campaign. And let's go to the level we were before. And then we jump into the next one right away. Daniela Martin. I need audience retention. As usual. If that cryptometer ends up working, then this game will have the most used consoles eventually. Good, good. So we have to spend less money, hopefully. Is Ryzen 43000 GE, 4300 GE a good choice without GPU? I don't know what GPU that has. Probably a Vega 7, right? Something like that. Should be okay to play simple games. Hey, little pig, do you own World War III game? Yeah, I have it. I have it. If you have one for Steam on September 30, you'll have access for a new upgraded version. Gotcha. Thanks for the heads up. I thought that game was dead. Good to know that they are updating it again. Finally. More World War III. That's a great way to demonetize
We're nearing the graveyard
my
now.
video. Okay.
The Basilica was Minerva's rendezvous point.
Yeah, definitely on the 570, miles better. I'm playing the highest settings without FSR and I'm getting
Nobody
60s.
else knows how to set the audio limits.
Although, yeah, some drops due to the fog.
Push without them.
So yeah,
Watch the fog for
again, super, a lot faster on the 570 as expected.
Reloading.
Let's use FSR on ultra quality. And we get 70 frames, yeah. just play on ultra with FSR on ultra quality. Which is 812p, I think.
City.
Let me check that out again. 0.77. Yeah, 831p. 832p. Which, again, at least to my eyes, it does look better than 900p. So yeah. Yeah, definitely miles better than the 1050 Ti on this game. I mean, look at that.
Reach the gate. Locked.
Grave scouts must have gotten
Although some stutter here and there, maybe lowered the texture quality in the menu. It's going to the 4GB of VRAM territory pretty often. But overall, completely fine. Do you watch Mr. Beast? I haven't watched him in a while. The last video of his I watched was the when he gifted a house to a person or something like that, to a pizza guy. It was so wholesome.
Search them all.
Yeah. He has the best job in the world, without a doubt. Okay. Let's go back to the menu and keep playing a little bit like this. And again, let me show you the difference between ultra quality and native resolution. I recorded this a few minutes ago, like a half an hour ago. So the one on the right, I think. Yeah, the one on the right is native res, zoomed in, 1080p, and the other one is FSR. As you can see, it looks softer, especially in that plant over there. Hang on. Trying to prove my point here. Oh. Let's see if I can zoom in well enough. There we go. So as you can see, native resolution is okay. And with FSR, it has some blur to it. So it's less defined, the image. But I mean, you get a 10 frames per second boost, so I rather take the 10 FPS, thanks. I mean, visually, I'm zooming in quite a bit to see this. If you're an arm's length away from your screen, you're probably not going to notice, but you get a 10 frame per second improvement. So yeah, I don't know. That's how I see it personally. It still looks good. Oh well, now that you're mentioning that, let me do something super quick. I wish the characters just stayed still. Would be nice. But the characters are moving everywhere. Hang on. There we go. So we keep the character like that. We zoom in. There we go. Zooming in. So this is ultra quality FSR. Let's save that screenshot. So screenshot, this is FSR, ultra quality. And let's go back now to native resolution. So native res. There we go. Now we're on native res. Let's go now back to the character. There we go. Another screenshot. And that should do. Let's see. So I have both screenshots lined up. Give me 1 sec. So we put the screenshots. Okay. Done. So let me show you that. Remember, this is zoomed in. So, whoa. So as you can see, I get 50 frames more in the menu. But as you can see, I mean, I think both look great. But you get a massive boost in performance with FSR. Yeah, this is FSR and this is native res. Yeah, unfortunately the character moved her head a little bit, but it's a little bit of blurriness and I zoomed in quite a bit. So yeah, this is zoomed in. So it's harder to notice the extra blurriness, at least in my opinion. I mean, you can notice that it's a sharpened image. But I mean, I think it looks good. Still. I don't know. And again, you get a 10 frames per second boost, so yeah. Up to you guys. Up to you. Anyway, let's continue. So, co-op campaign. Let's go public online. And we play a little bit more of the new one. Let's play Call to Arms. And we do Daniela again to keep the audience watching. Here we go. With FSR, texture goes slightly fuzzy, but the edges remain sharp. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Which is good. I think it's fine. Considering that I'm an arm's length away from the screen, it still looks okay. You can notice that it's a slightly lower resolution, but I do this every day. And every day I'm looking at pixels, so I notice. But I think that the 10 frame per second boost is worth it, I think. Yeah, I'll keep the helmet on, don't worry. What's the difference between Aftermath and the original World War HIT? The original World War HIT doesn't include episodes 6 and 7, which means 6 levels. And it doesn't have the first person mode, which bothers me. This is what bothers me about this new edition of the game. Yeah, it includes the DLC, but the first person mode is locked behind this new edition. But otherwise, it's the same game, but it includes 2 more episodes, which again are 6 more levels, and you get the first person mode. The rest should be in the base game as well. The FSR implementation should be there on the base game. The new Vanguard class should be there on the base game as well. And I'm missing something, let me think. What else? Oh, and the new melee system is also in the base game, if you want to play the base game. So if you got this game for free on the Epic Store, you can probably upgrade to the Aftermath edition. But yeah, I mean, my only complaint is that the first person mode is locked behind this edition. The rest, pretty good. This was one of my favorite games the year it was released. It was in my top 10. Okay, yeah, this level seems even more demanding than the previous one, actually. So yeah. Yeah, they're just milking the game. Yeah, they could have released those 2 episodes as DLC, but I mean, the new gen consoles needed to be patched, so they put the 4K 60 on the Series X and the PS5. I played it a little bit on the Series S, and it was 1080p 60, apparently. So yeah, good stuff. But I think they took the advantage of the new gen consoles to release a standalone new update. But yeah, this is the 3rd time I'll be paying for this game. I paid for the base game, then they gave it away for free. And then I paid for the Game of the Year edition because I wanted to play the new episode. And now I have to pay for Aftermath to get the 2 more episodes and the first person mode. I mean, if you never played this game or you grabbed it for free on the Epic Game Store, it's probably worth upgrading.
Place is creeping me out. Let's go.
If you like the game itself, you get 6 more levels, which is not a tiny amount of content. And you get the first person mode if you want to use it, but again, you can toggle it on or off, like this. So if you want to play third person, you can do it. But I'm liking the first person mode. The only thing missing from the first person is the aim down sights. There's no aim down sights. You gotta aim like if it was 2004. Even though I got this game for free on Epic, I can't see it anymore in my inventory, which is weird. What do you mean it's not in your library?
See a lurker. Killed another lurker.
And also guys, it's now on Steam, which wasn't on Steam before. So if you want to get it, it's on Steam. Or you can upgrade for less money on the Epic Game Store if you already have the base game. So yeah, it's nice to have the extra content, but again, I wish the first person mode was unlocked behind Aftermath. That's my only complaint so far.
Lurker's dead.
Okay, Battlefield 2042 beta will be open for everyone at October 8th. Oh, okay, awesome. We're going to be playing it that day, then. You got it on Steam? Well, enjoy, man. Yeah, finally on Steam. Whoa. This game was an Epic exclusive and we got it for free on the Epic Store as well. So yeah, it's good to have another game on Steam.
Listen up. It's them. It has to be. Let's
Yeah,
hold
most
it.
people should have it, so I'm guessing that's why they gave it away on the Epic Store. Apart from Epic giving them money, they probably said, oh, okay, if we release the Aftermath edition, all the people that grabbed it on the Epic Store for free can upgrade and get 2 more episodes on first person mode. So yeah, you have a reason, now people have a reason to pay the $20 for the Aftermath version. Which I think is a good move, don't get me wrong. It's nice to have the upgrade path
We found him.
option. Because it will be cheaper for you to get it upgraded on the Epic Game Store than buying the entire thing on Steam. So if you got it for free on the Epic Store, you should have a discount, which is always good. I like that. But again, what bothers me, first person mode is locked behind Aftermath. So you need Aftermath to get the first person mode. They could work more on that reload animation. Here it looks like chip mode for some guns. Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense because if you see it in third person, it's an okay reload for third person, but for first person, yeah,
Swapping mags.
it's not enough for first person, at least in my opinion. Yeah, seems to be the same animation with a higher quality model. Yeah, higher quality model, same animation apparently. Yeah, give me better reload animations and aim down sights, and I'll be happy. Begin the battle. Can I use the first person mode in episodes 1 to 4? Yeah, you can, but you need to get the Aftermath version to do so.
Bring it on.
Again, the first person mode is locked behind the new edition of the game, but if you have the Aftermath version, you can play first person whatever you want. So yeah, I've been playing the first level in first person, felt pretty good. I mean, it feels good to play in first person, but again, the only thing that bothers me about first person is no aim down sights. Although, in some ways I kind of understand why there's no aim down sights. It would cover a big part of the screen, but it would be good to have the option, I don't know.
Bringing my A-game.
So yeah. I'm guessing they also put a first person mode to compete with Back 4 Blood. So it will be interesting to see which one will come out on top. Because both have crossplay, both are on Xbox Game Pass.
Peak performance, baby.
So yeah, it will be interesting to see which one wins.
I'm on a
I don't know, but the weapon feels a little bit tiny. What do you mean tiny? Well, maybe. Oh, hang on, there's an FOB slider. Let's see if the FOB slider affects the... Okay, the size of the gun doesn't change with the FOB slider. Gotcha. So there's an FOB slider. Nice. Nice. I can see more, although this is a little bit too much for my eyes. Yeah, too wide. But good to have the option for FOB. Thanks for reminding me, guys. Let's do... Yeah, 1.10. Yeah, this seems to be 95 degrees. I think it's the FOB making it small. Yeah, the FOB is too wide. I don't know why. But it was super wide. And as you can see now, we're running into CPU limitations, even on Vulkan. So when a lot of zombies show up, well, your CPU is going to have to do the work. Yeah, it's using a lot of CPU. But at least it's using all the cores, so I'm happy about that at least. Yeah, it wasn't the FOB. So it's maybe a perspective thing with the gun. Because I'm not noticing the gun being super small.
We're good to go.
Yeah, if I increase the FOB, it will look a little bit bigger, but... Yeah, maybe they can tweak that later, who knows. But so far I like how it feels. It's not like a first-person camera putting a third-person character, which some games do. This feels like an actual first-person mode. Give me aim down sights, and I'm good. So a 7700K might be okay too. Yeah, should be fine. Should be basically the same as this. 4 cores, 8 threads, pretty high single-threaded performance. So I wouldn't worry.
Swapping mags.
Was that a zombie? This military man? Yeah, it was a giant zombie. Thanks, Curse FidelityFX. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a great day, man. Okay. So yeah, so far so good. The performance on the 570, same as day one, but now we have FSR, so we can keep it on ultra instead of lowering the lighting and effects to high. So good stuff. Let's try 1440p. Now that we're here, we might as well. So 1440p. For 1440p, ultra quality will be something else, so let me check that out super quick. So 1440p, hang on. 1440p times 77, it's 1108p, so 119p. So 119p, 1440p ultra. So yeah, this is over 1080p as you can probably notice. But the video memory seems to be affected significantly because I'm getting half the performance. That shouldn't be that way. Yeah, something is definitely up with the VRAM. Probably gotta restart the game. But overall, over 30 frames. If you want more pixels, well, there you go. I got a 7500, but people want too much for 7700K. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, if it has i7 in the name, it's probably expensive. Yeah, definitely something is up here with the VRAM. Let's get out. I'm going to lower that VRAM usage. I have an i5 10400F, 16 GB of RAM, 5500 XT, 8 GB. Nice. Yeah, you can do 10 frames more than me, probably. Can you do FSR Ultra screenshot versus resolution scale at 77%? Sure. Let's give that a shot. Good idea. I like that. So... Oh, it wasn't... Okay, FidelityFX was disabled. That's why at 1440p I was at 30 frames per second. So the thing that was odd was that FSR was disabled. Okay guys, give me one sec. We're going to do first native resolution. We already did native actually. Let's do 77% resolution. Okay, the resolution scaler. For some reason it doesn't allow me to change the resolution. That's weird. Hang on. Oh, there we go. 0.77 resolution scale. Okay, let's compare this against, and thank you Snups for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel directly. How are you doing? I hope you enjoyed the icon next to your name and the emojis that come with it. Say something. But welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so here we are at 77% resolution. And we go collection, characters. Okay, so we zoom in. Bueno, saludos, Liborio Zúñiga. Saludos, brother. Okay, so we zoom in. Let's do those comparisons. So we already compared native resolution 1080p with FSR. FSR looked a little bit softer, but it was okay. Textures were blurrier. Okay, 77% right now. So we gotta do 77% resolution. So I take a screenshot. And now we go back and put it on FSR Ultra Quality. So we can compare the visuals. So Ultra Quality, which again puts the game at 77% of 1080p. And we take another screenshot. Alright, let's see. Moment of truth. So, this one, I don't know which one is which. Give me one sec. Alright. There we go. So the one on the right, I think is FSR. Or is it? 195 frames versus how many frames? 182. Yeah, 182 frames. Okay, so the one on the left is the resolution scaler, and on the right is FSR. As you can see, FSR has more sharpness, but it gets a few less frames than lowering the resolution. But visually, they are almost identical. And I'm zooming in quite a bit, guys. So yeah, I don't know. You tell me. I think the extra sharpness does help. But as you can see, it's 195 frames versus 182. So FSR is a little bit more demanding. This will translate in around 3 frames when aiming for 60 frames. So yeah, it's sharper with FSR. Yeah, I'd rather FSR on this one. You get more frames with lowering the resolution scaler. But with FSR, at least you get some sharpness to the image. It's a little bit more subtle, I would say. Yeah, they're almost the same. But people do not like touching resolution scalers in general, so it's good to have an easy option there. Alright, let's do very quickly 1440p with Ultra Quality, which is 1109p. And then we swap to the 1650 Super, so Ultra Quality again. And we're lowering the effects to high. Let's put it on medium. Effects on medium and lighting on medium. Which requires a game restart. Can FSR be as good as DLSS in the future? It's kind of difficult because DLSS uses a lot more stuff. Oh, hang on. Snaps, thank you again so much for the becoming an awesome supporter. I've been watching you for a while and I decided to support you. You have a good content, and I wish you great games with great content and performance. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support a lot. I hope you're having a great day, man. Do you like the game so far? Yeah, I mean, I've been liking the game since day one because it was the only new zombie shooter back then. It was on my top 10 most enjoyed games of 2019, I think. I'm not sure if 2019. Yeah, I think it was 2019. And I love the game. Yeah, it was on my top 10. I think it was my 10th game in my top 10. So it's nice to see more content. Although, again, the first person mode is locked behind Aftermath. That bothers me. Ah, that makes me angry. Anyway, mid, effects, and lighting. Yeah, the movie was also good, but it seems to have nothing to do with the movie. As far as I know. Okay, let's go back to Call to Arms. And we select the audience retention character. I know, always the same joke. That's kind of the point. The only thing I notice is reflection on the helm. Yeah, the thing with the helm is that the character moves in the preview mode, so sometimes the reflection doesn't match up. But the reflections should still be there. Santiago, did you receive Halo invitation? Probably, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I should check that out. I should check my email. Maybe no. It's crazy how I saw your benchmarks in 2017 in high school and I recently graduated uni. Oh no, my brain. Well, yeah, makes sense. I mean, I started doing YouTube in 2014, so it's been seven years. Yeah, actually, I think today is the 7th birthday of the channel. I started doing videos kinda more seriously in September 2014. Oh man, I feel old. I've been doing this for 7 years. What the hell? Ah, my brain. How did I get here? Oh my god. I feel old now. Thanks, man. You made me feel old. I hope you're happy about that. Jesus Christ. But thanks for being here all this time. It's been what, 4 years? That's insane, man. We went from early PS4 to early PS5. Yeah, 7 years seems like yesterday. Yeah, agreed.
Look at all this.
Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks, guys. This keeps going because of you guys. And I don't say that to please everyone. It's the truth. If you wouldn't be watching this, I wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be possible because, well, I wouldn't get codes from the developers. I wouldn't have money to buy games and GPUs. So, thank you guys. I appreciate it a lot.
Yes, please.
Same feel. It happens. Before you can remember it, before you notice it, you're old. Out of the blue. And we're back with more gaming in the indie platform. What do you mean indie platform? So yeah, 1440p as you can see with medium effects and lighting. We're mostly over 50 in the bad parts. And over 60 most of the time. And the ultra quality option helps us achieve that. Especially at 1440p. I noticed the blur way less than on 1080p because, again, more pixels. Makes sense. Why is it in first person? Because I selected first person. I like it in first person actually. It's a good addition. You can also do third person if you want to. But I've been playing third person since the game was released, so I don't know, it feels like a different game on first person. Which I like. It's only missing the aim down sights. Yeah, days feel long, years feel short, exactly. I spent the last console gen this year on Xbox One only to finally buy one, thanks Game Pass. Yeah, true, same here. The only reason Xbox is in my radar is because of Game Pass. So yeah, Microsoft really did a good job enticing you to get an Xbox with Game Pass. If it wasn't for Game Pass, well, good luck selling an Xbox to someone. At least at the beginning of the generation. Okay, so far so good. Can you aim in first person? Yeah, you can do this, but there's no aim down sights, unfortunately. That's kind of missing. You can do this, but that's about it. If you're using a sniper rifle, you can aim down sights perfectly with the scope, but that's a gun that you're not using all the time. It's like a special weapon. Yeah, let's use the battle rifle.
This'll do.
The fall. But as you can see, yeah, you cannot use the sights. You can only zoom in like in 2005. So yeah,
Let's do this
kind of a bummer, if you ask me.
Don't forget the APC's auto turret. It needs ammo.
I go to see your first video. Oh no, no, don't do that. Well, one of my first videos was Dead Rising 3. When I started doing what I'm doing now. Oh, a rifle. So, as I was saying, a special weapon. So if you're using the rifle, you got sights. But this also happens in third-person mode. When you're aiming with the rifle, you get the scope vision thing. So yeah, that kind of bothers me. I got a Series X. When I turned it on, Phil Spencer appeared on screen demanding my credit card. Good. Good. Phil Spencer. Yeah, Phil Spencer saved the Xbox platform. So he better be everywhere. Alright. I gotta see. Oh, I already read that. It was like 10 years ago, the Resident Evil 5 gameplay on Celeron 420. Yeah, but that wasn't YouTube being done more seriously. That was YouTube. I don't know. I just wanted to publish a video on YouTube. And I did. My actual first video was on the 750 Ti. I think it was Dead Rising 3. That's the first one I remember. That's when I got monetization on. When I did Dead Rising 3. Which I remember that the FPS counter was super small. Which I remember one person told me, hey, I cannot see the FPS counter. Can you make it a little bit bigger? And as you can see, that comment affected the entire channel. Nowadays, I zoom in the FPS like crazy. So yeah. Good times. When 100 views was... Wow, I got a lot of views. I can see that you played the guitar. Yeah, I played the guitar as well. Yeah, I was learning. I think it was my first year playing guitar. Oh man. Too many of them.
I need to get stuff off me.
Please don't kill me. Oh no. I'm dead. The first video I saw of yours was Crash Bandicoot 4 because I watch a lot of crisp videos. Oh, and you came up in the algorithm. Makes sense. We do very similar content. Although he has a lot more GPUs. Oh, I became a zombie. My character died. Oh no, we died. Defeat. Everybody died. That's fine. I was going to swap to the 1650 anyway. Game Pass rocks as long as your Xbox Live is on the USA and buy it from Amazon USA. My country does not have Game Pass. Same here, man. Same here. First video is 240p shot with a camcorder. It wasn't a camcorder, it was my phone. My first phone. An LG KP570. It recorded like at 10 frames per second, but I was happy that my phone could record videos. That was like super advanced for that time, at least for me. So yeah, for the 570, if you're doing 1440p, put ultra quality FidelityFX, medium lighting, medium effects, medium textures, and you're good to go. You don't need much more than that. And if you're doing 1080p, you can do ultra settings with ultra FidelityFX, but you can also do native resolution if you want to. But performance appears to be the same as on the base game. Doesn't seem to have changed in any significant way. Back 4 Blood is coming out on Game Pass in October. Yeah, it will be fun to check it out. I played the beta. It was interesting, but I got bored super quick. We'll see if the full game is any different. Okay, swapping now to the 1650 Super. 1 sec. What was your first PC specs? Celeron 420 and an 8500 GT. That was the first PC I paid a component myself. On my very first computer, I don't remember because I was too young. I was like, yeah, 1 year old or 2 or 3 years old. That was when I tried that PC for the first time. And I don't know the specs. It was probably a Pentium 1 or something. Alright. My camera's a little too dark. I forgot to turn on the lights. There we go. More light! What do you think is the best game of this year, 2021 till now? Hard to tell because 2020 and 2021 are like blended together in my brain. So I don't know which games were from 2020 and which were from 2021. I need to check out a list. But if you guys watched this channel before, I usually do a top 10 favorite games of the year that finished. So yeah, at the end of the year, I'll say which are my favorites. But Kena Bridge of Spirits and Psychonauts 2 is probably in that list. Those two games, yeah, it's childhood overload. Yeah, I'm so happy that games are coming back to the adventure mode 3D platformer thing. So yeah, 1650 Super now. Which I'm doing... yeah, I'm doing 1080p Ultra. Like on the 570. So 1080p Ultra. Effects and lighting will be on Ultra as well. And FSR off for now. Who liked Orcs Must Die? I haven't played it, but I heard good things about it. Psychonauts 2 is really good once you get out of the mother lobe. I liked it before it, and I liked it after it, so... yeah. To me, it was good all around. The only one from this year I am still playing is Tales of Arise. Oh, Tales of Arise is also good. I'm not a huge fan of JRPGs, but that one got me hooked. Good stuff. And I also got a copy of Tales of Arise for Xbox, so I'll be playing and doing a comparison against the PC version. I think it will be interesting. Okay, so 1080p, let's use a Vulkan, so we have the FidelityFX option. Good. And on the settings, everything on the highest except in textures, which will be on medium. This game on Nvidia cards on Vulkan uses a lot of VRAM. So yeah. What do you mean they're sisters? Who are they? Zed Worm Zed brothers? No, we're sisters. We're stepsisters. With crisps. Hey man, I gotta bounce. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for watching, man. Have a great day. Let's relaunch the game now. So we can watch the Vulkan performance. Usually on this game I got better numbers on the X11, but more stutter. But Vulkan here is kind of a must if you're using FSR. So yeah. And thanks so much, Devil AMB. I appreciate that. What is your age? 25. I'll be 26 in November, so... oh no, I'm getting old! Each second! ¿Qué dice Dead Soldier 95? Tantos años, ¿todo bien? Bienvenido nuevamente, señor. Oh man, Tales of Arise is pretty neat. Really love the game already. 20 hours in and it gets even better. Well, good to know. I have like 3 hours in, which to me at least, that means I'm hooked. If I play a game more than 2 hours, it means that I like it. In general. I'm stuck in the 3090. Stepsister, help me. Unstuck me from the 3090. It's a DLC or a new game. It's basically DLC and some quality of life improvements. And a first person mode. ¿Tenés una 570 8 GB si querés cambiarla por una 1660 Super? ¿Me servirá para stream? Sí, por supuesto. Tenés el encoder en Evenc de Nvidia que te va a ayudar un montón. Así que de cabeza, Reaper. Dale nomás. Do you think an upgrade from 1650 Super to 2060 Super is worth it? Yes, it is. You get 2 gigs, sorry, you get double the VRAM. Hang on. So as I was saying, you get double the VRAM on the 2060 Super, you get ray tracing and DLSS support, so yeah, and way more performance. So go for it, if you can. If it's an option, go for it. Okay, online, Rome, call to arms. I click my character. Good. What do you think about Vice City and San Andreas remastering? I would love to see it. I would love to. Even a standard 2060 is a good card. Yeah, true. If you're playing Minecraft nowadays, well, it's a good game. Ah, genial, Dead Soldier. Te va a cambiar la vida eso. Si lo haces, te va a cambiar la vida, literal. Así que, pero no vas a poder volver atrás. Una vez que juegues a 144, difícil volver. Rockstar probably charge 60 for each. No, I think they will release it as a collection. Although, if they put it at $60 each, people are still going to buy them, so... So yeah, Rockstar is Rockstar. Okay, let's see how it goes. Ultra settings, FSR off. Let's see if we can get 60 frames like this. Well, there will be no 3050, but Nvidia is back with more shenanigans. The Supers. Sounds like a superhero movie. The Supers. De nada, Reaper. ¿Alguna marca que me recomiendes para un 144? ViewSonic. Yo tengo un ViewSonic que me salió bastante barato, de 144. Es IPS, 1 milisegundo. Está re bien. Fíjate en la descripción, está el modelo ahí. Rockstar Remastered GTA 5 for PS5 and in the trailer looks like the same as PS4. I mean, probably the improvement is the better shadows of the PC version with a higher frame rate. I'm probably at 120 Hz mode, I'm guessing. Or maybe just 60 frames at 4K. It's not a hard game to run. And sorry guys it's taking so long. The first launch the game warms up the shader cache, so it doesn't stutter as much. That's why it's taking forever. It's only the first time you load a level. So yeah. Kinda wish the 3050 would come out already. Yeah, not now. Bueno, Hiro, hay uno en la descripción que está muy bueno, lo estoy usando ahora mismo. Tiene un buen stand y lindos colores. What is your favorite superhero? Spider-Man, without a doubt. If you see my desk, I have a Spider-Man mouse mat, so... Spider-Man. What's the best GPU to pair with i5 4590? I would say a 1650 Super or a 580. That should be good, although some games won't hit 60 because CPU limitations. But as long as the RAM is on dual channel, everything should work fine with a 1650 Super or 580. Yeah. El hombre que araña. No, el hombre araña. El que araña es otro. Que también me gusta, pero no tanto. Ah, ¿qué le pasa? Alright, let's see. Moment of truth. Okay, 60. 60 without FSR, I think. Is FSR enabled or disabled? Okay, without FSR, 64 frames. And if we put it on ultra quality, we get 70. Yeah, just this runs like the 570. So, ultra quality, which is... What was it? I keep forgetting. 1080p times 0.77, 832p. Which, again, remember, this game runs better on AMD cards, despite being Unreal Engine 4. Let's do another level after this, super quick. So as I was saying, despite being an Unreal Engine 4 game, this game runs better on AMD cards. That's why the 570 in this game in particular runs the same as the 1650 Super. It's kind of a weird scenario, but it happens. This is one of those games where the 570 runs like a 1650 Super. Doesn't happen often, but when it happens, it happens.
This'll do.
Sí, José Jesús, es el FSR que está trabajando ahí. I am Batman. I am Batman.
This place is creeping me out.
Oh, nice. It generates shadows. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, it generates shadows. That's super cool.
I'm reloading.
Alright, after this we're doing 1440p. I think it will be interesting to give it a shot. But as you can see, performance is fine. Very similar to the 570. So if you have a 580 or a 590 or something like that, you're probably going to get a few more frames. Sí, Dead Soldier debería hacerlo. En general lo es. Vi unos que tienen algo que se llama Quantum Dot o algo así. Esos son muy buenos, por lo menos por lo que he visto. I've seen better games, also seen worse, like soon to be releasing incomplete games. Yeah, but this game was released a couple of years ago. I think it still looks pretty good. I mean, I'm not saying it's a groundbreaking visual experience,
Listen up.
but it has screen space reflections, it has good shadows, it has the usual stuff. And a lot of zombies on screen. That's why I'm kind of impressed with the graphics in general. Okay, I think the game crashed. Or is it my capture card? No, the game definitely froze up. Okay, this is the first time I crashed on this game. Let's wait for it to respond. Sí, es un gran cambio. No, it's 2 a.m. Should I sleep or not? At least sleep for an hour, at least. Take a nap. Consider it a longer nap. Okay, no. It's frozen. Okay. Providing a description that you're doing when the problem occurs will help us resolve the issue. Okay. I was playing in first person at 100 FPS. I know. Big PC gamer PP. Got over a truck, a bus, and the game froze. Thanks. Good luck. There we go. We send a report. Okay, let's give it another shot, shall we? And now we're trying the next level. I'm bored of playing the same thing over and over. Let's do it again. Yeah, not sure why it crashed. The first time I crashed in this game in a while. I think I crashed on day 1 when I was playing on the 750 Ti. Qué salado, Dead Soldier. Alright, now we're doing the final push. Let's do. Hang on. Yeah, that winter looked super interesting. Never played that one. Let me see which character. Oh yeah, Kimiko for the audience retention. Perfect. Yeah, nothing like her to do audience retention. Do you guys like anime? There you go. Your audience retention. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. I'm happily a boyfriend. Bro, thought you were going to send. Yeah, I sent it. It's helpful. I mean, come on. I'm helping the developers. He's dating Shakira? No, Shakira is ugly in comparison to my girlfriend. Huh. I got the better woman. ¿Cuándo se lanzan las placas de video de Intel? Ni idea. Ni idea. Si aparecen algún día en Uruguay, capaz que las probamos, pero la veo difícil. Santiago's using Hollywood tactics. Hell yeah. I know what I'm doing. And I'm happy to do it. See, Leo, sometimes, Leo. Sometimes he's called like that. Is it Natalia Oreiro? No. Luckily, no. Imagine dating a famous supermodel or something. No, no thanks. That's too much tension. Ah, mira, no sabía de Solder. Veremos qué pasa. Yo, he is flexing. I am. But I'm waiting for the game to load. Come on, game. He's warming up the shader cache. Yeah. When you load an episode for the first time, this happens. And I'm on an SSD, by the way. I'm flexing more. Alright. Come on, loading game logic. Okay, we're getting there. Let's go. Okay, performance on this one, yeah, a lot better than the other levels, so at least there is reflections to check out. But this level appears to be easier to run than the Rome levels. Yeah, without a doubt. So yeah, probably need to test somewhere else.
Has anyone searched these buildings?
Yeah, definitely not demanding at all. Sorry guys. I might play that one later. But that one doesn't seem demanding in the slightest. She's older than me. She was popular at the end of the 90s. Yeah. She was basically my age in the 90s. My age now in the 90s. In the 90s I was born, basically, so... Yeah. Rome, Call to Arms. Daniela for clickbait purposes. And there we go. Trying it once more. Bueno, está bien, by XFX. Por lo menos disfrutaste bastante con el juego. Yo ni en pedo llego a ese nivel. Hello, Goblin King. How's it going? Starting game. Please start it right away. There we go. Joining server. Yeah, I should play offline. Maybe it's because of the servers. Sometimes could happen. So I'm old enough for her. Yeah, go for it, man. You never know. She might be into you, but she's not telling you because she's embarrassed. Who knows? Only one way to find out. She does not need armor cause that belly rocks. That's a good one. I'm going to steal that one from you.
Apollo to Vesta.
Okay, so definitely this level is way more demanding. I'm guessing it's the foliage. Yeah, probably the foliage. I'll look into the distance. Let's see if it crashes in the same location. I'm guessing it will be fine. But hey, who knows? Can you say my name? I'm not going to read something I don't know what it means. Está en la descripción, Mitsu. Es un i3 de 4 núcleos y 8 hilos. Santiago relationship tips. Yeah, be direct. Don't be a friend. If you want to be a friend, be a friend. But if you want to date, go with dates right away. Just don't be a creep. And you're good to go.
Yeah, let's go. Give me something good.
Yeah, I took that from Linus
Yes,
date
please.
tips. This is now Santiago date tips. I love all those memes on Linus. Linus sex tips, Linus. Yeah,
See a lurker.
those are amazing.
Hands
I love when people make different channel names.
Hate those creeps.
Thanks for
I
the
played World
assist.
War Z with Xbox Game Pass and that was third person. Am I missing something? Yeah, the new update Aftermath has a first person mode. So you can play third person like usual, or you can go to the settings and put first person mode on. And boom, first person. The only thing that bothers me again, from first person there's no aim down sights. You can just zoom in. And the first person mode is locked behind the Aftermath. So you need to have the Aftermath version, the Aftermath update to have the first person mode. Linus touch tips. Let's see if it crashes here.
It's them. It has to be. Let's haul ass.
Let's see. Alright, didn't crash this time. Yeah, I think it's the VRAM. The VRAM spiked up to 3.9. That's probably why it crashed the previous time, I'm guessing.
APC, we found him. Killed her all over the gas station. Wipe
So
it
yeah.
out.
Lol. That's a good one, Dark Master. I forgot about that video, the roasting of Linus Tech Tips. That was such a great video. Okay, before that, let's play at 1440p. So 1440. Wait a second, we were on native 1080 or not? I'm kinda lost. Okay, yeah, we were. Okay, 1440p then. Hopefully nobody dies in the process. Hang on. Oh no, the menu's acting up all weird again. No, why? Dang it. Okay, let's play a little bit of this.
Killed the gas bag.
And we restart the game for 1440p.
Thanks, it's fine.
I hate when games do that.
We gotta move.
No pasó nada, Emilio. Simplemente se le agregaron dos campañitas nuevas de 3 niveles cada una. Y un modo en primera persona, básicamente. El World War Z anterior es el mismo juego, básicamente. Are we going to get the Steam Deck? Hopefully. If it comes to South America, I'm all in. Before beginning the battle, let me double check the resolution. Yeah, for some reason my desktop resolution is 1080p. The game doesn't care if I have a higher resolution. Oh well.
Need to reload the APC turret.
Would you say this is better than Back 4 Blood? It's different. Back 4 Blood... I don't know how to say it. Back 4 Blood feels like more fast-paced. This is more heavy on the movement. Definitely first person doesn't seem to be the original thought for this game. It's pretty clear that first person was added later.
Bring it on.
But Back 4 Blood feels like more, if it makes any sense, more arcadey. Which sounds kind of weird because this is a zombie shooter. But yeah, something like that. Kinda more arcadey. And the zombies were faster, I think, on Back 4 Blood. But I got bored very early on Back 4 Blood. Not sure if it's because it was a beta and I didn't have all the levels, or because of how the game plays. There's something there that is kinda off with Back 4 Blood. There were a lot of guns, but they felt almost the same, each one with a different model. On this one you have way less guns, but they feel a little bit different. I don't know. I was maybe expecting more. Maybe my expectations got me with Back 4 Blood. I had a lot of expectations. I was expecting Left 4 Dead 3, but I got Left 4 Dead 2 with Call of Duty movement.
All about the
Would you like to play Joe Biden Simulator? Is that a real thing?
Keep an eye on this auto turret.
What's up guys? Is this a DLC or a new game? DLC. But it has now FidelityFX Super Resolution, which is a good plus. So if you already own the game, you can either upgrade to this to play in first person and the 2 new locations, or you can play the base game with FSR. And thank you so much Dark Master once again for the 3 MYR donation, which I think, I forgot what currency it was. It is Malaysian ringgit. Thank you for the 3 Malaysian ringgits. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. Your support allows me to continue, mister. Don't forget that.
APC's ready.
No, for real. If you accumulate all the donations, it's quite a bit of money. It helps a lot. On Epic at least you can buy $20 upgrade. Yeah, that's the good part. If you got this game for free on the Epic Store, you can just pay for the upgrade. and it's cheaper than buying an entirely new game. And at the same time, it's on Steam, so if you want to buy the whole thing on Steam, you can do so. So yeah. Nice explosions, by the way. What is the best budget thing for gaming in the 9th game generation? Are we in the 9th game generation or the 8th? I don't know the number of the generation. There's too many of them. Can you live on YouTube alone? The cost of living in Uruguay is good for what I heard. Uruguay is super expensive in comparison to the rest of Latin America. But no, YouTube is not enough to live on my own. But it's enough to make videos, so I don't have to spend money on a different job to afford doing YouTube. Now YouTube supports itself, basically. What that means is now if I need to buy a game to cover it or hardware to do videos, I don't need to pay it with my other job money. I can sustain it with YouTube alone. So yeah, right now I'm just studying stuff, trying to get another job. So I can do this more of a part-time thing with more quality stuff. So I can do budget GPUs, I can do all the consoles if I get another job. Maybe I can move on my own to another place, who knows. So yeah, YouTube is not enough, at least right now. Maybe in the future, but not right now. But Uruguay is pretty expensive. Steam allows you to take home complimentary malware with your purchase. What do you mean? What the hell, man? The things I have to read sometimes. Pretty funny. Anyway, let's very quickly swap to 1440p. But I gotta get out of the game before that. So I'm going to lower the lighting and effects to high. Apply the settings and restart the game. And after that I'm done with the stream. It's been almost 2 hours. Sí, tal cual, proyecto ZBZ, pero bueno, es lo que tiene. A mí igual me gusta el inglés, así que yo contento. Yeah, YouTube pays for something. Yeah, at least the hardware and the software is being paid by YouTube. By YouTube videos, not by YouTube. By making videos on YouTube. So yeah, that makes me very happy. I used to have another job, plus I had to pay for the games and everything. Yeah, I had to work to get those at the beginning. Then it started paying itself, luckily. So yeah, I'm a lucky person. 1440p. Oh, I don't have DSR enabled. That's why no 1440p. Stupid me. Pa, ni idea, proyecto ZBZ. La verdad, no sé. Alright, hang on guys. I forgot DSR. Because I'm using a 1080p monitor right now. There we go. So I can now force 1440p. Thank God. There we go. Nice. Sharp 1440p. Hi, Sebastian, David, Latino. Hablas español, ¿no? ¿Todo bien? It at least pays something. Yeah. I mean, it's more than I ever expected, so... yeah. All good news right now. Does this game worth buying? I mean, if you got it for free on the Epic Store and want more content, you can upgrade to the Aftermath version, and you get the first-person mode as well. But the big thing that bothers me here again, first-person mode is locked behind the upgrade to Aftermath. So you need to have the Aftermath version to play first-person. Hopefully in the future they change that, but as of right now, not the case. Oh man, I have to restart the game a million times when changing settings. Did you change your NVIDIA settings? No, I just added DSR, which is Dynamic Super Resolution. That means that you can multiply your resolution to something higher. So I have a 1080p monitor. I force 1440p and 4K if I want to. So yeah. Mira, Sebastián, baja la calidad, pero para mí vale la pena usar Ultra Quality. Mientras no bajes debajo de esa opción, todo ok. So exciting, need to watch something more about Costa. Yeah, go for it, man. Go. Worth it. Completely worth it. You pre-ordered World War Z on the Switch. Yeah, they announced the Switch version like 2 or 3 years ago. And I remember being super excited when I had a Switch. And then no news about it, and I thought, okay, it's cancelled. But now they released a trailer for the Switch version. And it looks okay, actually. I was pretty surprised. Saber Interactive is pretty good at porting stuff to the Switch. I think they did the Crysis remastered Switch version. And, what's the other one? And Witcher 3, I think. I don't remember exactly. But I think Saber Interactive also did those Switch ports. They are pretty good with the Switch. So yeah, I was pretty surprised. Imagine that amount of zombies on screen on a Nintendo Switch. Mind blown. Ah, entiendo. Y capaz que tus ojos lo detectan más, Sebastián. A mí personalmente no me molesta. Si me acerco a la pantalla está así, me doy cuenta. Pero a distancia normal, para mí va bastante bien. Alright guys, 1440p now. With ultra quality FSR. So this is 1440p ultra settings. High lighting and effects. And ultra quality is basically 77% resolution. So 1440 times 0.77. 1108p. 1109p. Alright. Wish me luck. Aftermath has better graphics and better optimization. No, it runs the same. Although the first level on Aftermath, the first new level, runs worse than the entirety of the other game. Okay, yeah, similar to the 570. So yeah, performance is okay at 1440. And with ultra quality FSR, I think it looks good enough. Yeah, not bad. Thanks, Taklaman. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. You're from Poland? Oh, you're pretty far away. It's probably night time in your country, right? You're quite a few time zones away.
This place is creeping me out. Let's go.
Alright. Done, reduced to atoms. Okay.
We hear you. Luca,
Thanks, guys.
need to reload.
Okay, once more to Minerva squad. It's 2:30 AM in my country. Where are you from? India? Probably? That's always my first guess. You're probably from India, right? Yeah, I'm better already watching you. Naughty, naughty. No, I'm kidding. Nice. Yeah, here it's 6 PM. Almost 6 PM, so... in a few hours I'll be in my bed. Thinking about you, man. Thinking about Mark 13.
Climb over the bus.
All night. Yes, India. Okay, yeah, I imagine your name was pretty... gave that away pretty easily. I have an i7 7700K with 3070. I have some drops on Cyberpunk 4K. Makes sense. 4 cores and a thread. Cyberpunk also runs in a pretty mixed manner, to keep it lightly. To say it lightly, better said. So yeah, makes sense. That game uses a lot of CPU. Hopefully the next patch, like we say every single time, hopefully next patch they fix something. Buy Forza Horizon 5. It's on Game Pass. So I'm not buying it. It's on Game Pass. Las 4 de la tarde en Perú, las 2 de la tarde en México. Ah, es temprano en México. 2:28 a.m. Whoa, that's pretty late, mate. So yeah, 1440p. I'll probably, if I had to choose, well, this is the graphics card I use in my main computer. If I had to use this to play this game, I'll probably use these settings. High lighting, high effects, the rest on ultra, textures on medium,
Light 'em up.
and FSR on ultra quality on my 1080p monitor, and you get pretty solid frame rates. Drops into the 50s in the bad parts, and in the good parts over 60. So mostly over 60.
Grenade out.
So yeah, looks super sharp. And I'm not targeting 120 because 120 is a big toll on the CPU, on this game at least, even on Vulkan. When the hordes of zombies show up, well, good luck maintaining 60s if you don't have a fast CPU. So yeah, on this one, I don't target 144 due to that CPU limitations. 11 PM in Poland. Nice. Yeah, it's very late. In India and Poland. Aftermath se compra parte del juego base. No, sería como una expansión para el juego base. Pues, o sea, si tenés el juego base, pagás menos y tenés la expansión. O sea, que son 2 episodios más, que son 6 niveles. Y tenés el modo en primera persona. Pero no tenés que comprarlo el juego de cero.
Coming in from the left.
Es como una actualización arriba del juego base. Si ya tenés el juego base, tenés un descuento. So somebody was asking, whoa. Yeah, as you can see here, VRAM usage pretty high, that's why I dropped frames. I should have put lower textures at 1440p. But somebody was asking me about the... what's the name of this? If this was a separate purchase and over the base game. And if you have the base game, you have a discount. So it has the levels of the base game. But if you own the base game, it's a discount. But it's not a new game, it's more stuff for the base game, basically. Quite many people from Poland moved to Uruguay and Argentina between the 19th and 20th century. Yeah, true.
Swapping mags.
From Russia as well. Although mostly people from Spain. My grandparents were mostly from Spain and Italy. 10 PM in the UK. Friends are still in the pub while I'm at home. LOL. Oh yeah. But pubs are still open? Or, I mean, how is the virus situation in the UK? You also moved to Brazil. Yeah, Brazil. Holy hell. Brazil is a difficult place to live in. At least in my opinion. With all the pandemic at the moment, it's a difficult place. But they are my neighbors, so respect to Brazil as well. 3 PM where you live. Okay, pretty early there. Far Cry 6 will have ray tracing only on PC and not consoles. Oh, that's interesting. Not even on the PS5 and the Series X? That's interesting. Ancestors, my grandfather is Chinese. It makes sense. I mean, everybody probably has some percentage of Chinese. I mean, come on. Alright, so as you can see here, I'm dropping frames below 60 because of the VRAM. It went over 4 gigabytes. So how do you fix that? Well, if you're doing 1440p, lower those textures to low. And I know allow lossless scaling. I'm trying it out later on. Too many games right now. So yeah, Europe, it's in its new normality, while here recently, I get vaccinated last weekend. Okay, interesting. That's nice. Good to know that vaccines are being given. Yeah. So guys, if you play at 1440p, low textures for the 1650 Super, so you avoid those drops. But if you do 1080p, medium should be okay. What model of the 570 did you use? Everything is in the description. Thanks for being here, man. From Bosnia and Herzegovina. I probably messed it up, right? Anyway. So as I was saying, very quickly, let me see if I can open the Epic Games Store. If it's, yeah, still crashes, I think. Yep, still crashes. That's fine. Let's open Steam. So again, for the people that weren't here at the beginning, World War Z Aftermath is not a new game. It's World War Z with 2 more episodes, which each episode has 3 levels, so 6 new levels, plus you get the first person mode. The first person mode, that kind of bothers me, that is locked behind Aftermath. So yeah, you need Aftermath in order to get the first person mode. But if you have the base game, you get the new Vanguard class, you get the new melee system, you get FSR, you get everything except in first person and the 6 new levels. So yeah, I mean, makes sense that Aftermath is a big expansion in a way because it includes new levels and all that. But bothers me that the first person mode is locked behind this. I mean, they could definitely have added first person to the base game. I mean, come on, that's the only thing that is not in the base game. I don't know. That kind of bothers me. But at least the new class and the new melee system it's in the base game. This is only the thing that bothers me, is that it's the first person mode is locked behind Aftermath, and there's 66% positive reviews, so definitely people are pissed. No regional servers, okay, good luck. Yeah, no regional servers, what the hell. Notice for those in Australia, there are no OCE servers. You can host private matches using P2P, which disables crossplay. Oh no, dang it. Let's see what the developer responded. Please note that we have added an option to host a game locally. You can turn off official servers, in private lobbies, and you host a game locally so you can play with your friends with low ping. Okay, that's a good answer, but still, where are the OCE servers? Anyway. Oh, and guys, if you have the Epic Game Store version, somebody made a guide on how to move your progression over to Steam. So, big PP right there. I did this. They told me, the publisher, when they sent me a review code, thanks for the review code, by the way. They sent me how to change the move over the progression from Epic to Steam. Alright, it was sort of marketed as a new game, sold as a full game, and in reality it's just a new class, a few weapons, a few maps, and a first person mode, and a more difficult horde mode. Yeah, this should have been a DLC, but they are not being 100% transparent that this is not a new game. They are kinda selling it like a new game, but it's not. I mean, it's still the same game, but you get 2 more episodes, a first person mode, and they changed the melee combat a bit. Well, they revamped the melee combat, but you got everything but the first person mode in the base game, and the new levels. The new levels are not in the first game, but the first person mode is locked behind Aftermath. That bothers me, that's it. The rest, at least for me, is fine. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, thanks to Saber Interactive for providing the code, despite what I'm saying about the game. Yeah, first person mode to the base game, please. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll be doing comparisons against the Xbox Series S and One S. The Series S appears to be 1080p 60 frames with high settings, or medium to high settings, and the One S appears to be 900p at 30 frames per second, so we'll be checking that out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Bye guys, thanks for watching, love you all. See ya in a few days. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys.